Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to an overall weekly spirit reading. So this is going to be from May 10th to May 17th. Okay, so I can't wait to do this reading because it started with getting words like rejuvenate, recuperate. And I was like, rejuvenate, recuperate. And they were like, yes, for more growth. And then they started giving me more RE words. So it's not the usual Mercury retrograde kind of RE words that I get. It's all like recuperate, regenerate, reinstate, recuperate, regenerate, rejuvenation. So this is all for new growth. So there could be times during this week that you're feeling your mind, body, spirit. You need to recoup, regenerate, rejuvenate, or it could be things that you're literally rejuvenating, recuperating. It's all to bring it to a new level, and it's also it's creating more growth. So it's bringing it to another level for new growth. That's what they want to say. So any RE words you can think of that you're doing that actually reflects a higher level, it's bringing things to a higher level or rejuvenating in some way, like spurring it on for new growth. So yeah, you could be finding, so this is we're going to tap into all the decks, but I just wanted to give you that. And we'll see what messages come out, spirit messages. We tap in higher for these readings. So we're going to look at, what's happening. It's going to see it playing out. All these readings, you see it playing out on the big stage. We're all connected. We're going higher. So you're going to see, this playing out on the big stage, and then you're also going to see it play out on your stage. So we're going to tap into the Archangel Messages for the journey. We're going to tap into the energy for the week. We're going to tap into the guidance to get through that energy. We're going to tap into what we could possibly surrender to make it easier. We're going to tap into messages from heaven, from our loved ones passed on, our spirit guides, which I feel like they're coming through a lot lately to show that you're backed in whatever you're doing. And it could be something as simple as bringing you to a better mindset or a place in your heart, or just to let you know that they're supporting you. And it could be through signs, symbols, messages, that you're not alone, that they're there and kind of helping you through this time in some way. How I've personally seen it through is something I've said, all of a sudden I turn around and I see it echoed right back at me. I've been guided to various things to read. Birds have been following me around. Things have just come in my life at divine timing that I just felt like it was a wink from the universe. And also they were coming through to be really clear with your intentions. And it's interesting, there's a heart on here because it's all about, right now there's such an increase of light that you want to be really clear with where you're coming from. And you're going to see that you're seeing other people's intentions very clearly. And it's almost like they're the only ones that are in the dark about it. And you can see that on the big stage or the small stage. But like I said, all our clear abilities are more clear. So back in the day when you used to pick up that somebody's not being authentic, or there's, it's just not true or something like that, it's almost like blaring lights are on in this new light. And you could see where people are coming from. And I just want to throw this in this video because they're making me go there. So what's interesting about that is that you hold your cool, you react accordingly and everything else, but it seems like the person who is not clear with their intentions has no idea how unclear they are. It's almost like they think they're getting away with something when it's almost like what people are leaving unsaid is being said, is being heard. And, I don't know, it's taken a long time, especially if you have your clear abilities open. That's been the way for a very long time. You were kind of running on that energy anyway, and the world is slowly catching up to that. But things do not actually ever have to be said in words, and you can pick up a tremendous amount. And it's only becoming more clear now how evident that is. And more people are really, their senses are really opening up where they're not just using their physical eyes, ears, and everything else to navigate. And unfortunately for those who are not clear in their actions, or, they're not authentic, or they're actually trying to get away with something, or not coming from a nice, loving, compassionate place. It's very evident. And they were saying, because of the extremity and new light that's coming in here that we're accessing, in the light of that new day, so to speak, anything that doesn't resonate within that is blaringly not resonating. So you're gonna see that some things, that's part of the reason why a lot of things are falling away right now, why things are so messy right now. It's all because of this new light. And to get through this time, I just have to say, you do want to be clear and in your intentions. And if you're on this channel, you are. There's no way that you'd be listening to this. So that's why I'm kind of whispering this to you, that you're going to find in your life that when people are not coming from an authentic, loving, compassionate place, it's going to be very clear to you. It's going to be so clear. And it's kind of like, and then you just have to navigate it in a loving and compassionate way. But it's kind of like a foghorn through, I mean, it's almost like, how do they not realize how evident they are? So it's just kind of interesting, this energy right now. Like I keep on saying, I think we're so blessed that we have that, but it makes it a very tricky place to be in right now, because you still have to get through it in a smooth manner and be effective and not, it's almost like a secret agent. It's almost like a secret agent. Yeah, I mean, what they're saying is, be peaceful and stay who you are through this time. And even when it's glaringly, it's not like you're shouting at them that you're not coming from an authentic place. It's still working from a place of love and light and compassion, and getting through it for the best result that is part of the bigger picture. So that's a whole side message that I'm holding in my hands, and I kind of held close to my heart, but I'm sharing with you on the channel. That's where you have to hold yourself kind of navigating this, because you probably have access to all this additional big picture perspective of everything that's going on, and a lot of people do not carry that perspective. I don't care what they call themselves, they're not carrying that perspective, but it's holding on to where you're really coming from and what's for the greater good for yourself and others, and getting through that moment, rather than addressing the person in the moment in the way that someone who doesn't have a larger perspective would. Do you know what I mean? Because this whole, everything in the big and the small is playing out. And so just like hold your own, hold your peace, hold what you know, what you're picking up, let it help you navigate, and for the better good, for the greater good for yourself and others, because that's really the perspective to hold on to. Yeah, and that's a whole side message. So that was a side message. Okay, and we're going to end it with guardian angels. So again, going back to the week, from the 10th to the 17th, it's all about rejuvenating, recuperating, reinstating, all the RE words, but it's all to bring things to for a higher level, for more growth. We're going for more growth here. So all the RE words that you can possibly do for more growth. So let's get into the 10th to the 17th for the Archangels. Definitely tap into your own intuition when we go higher for these, because it will speak to you directly for your personal. So we're going to tap into the Archangels. What are their guidance for the week of May to the 10th to the 17th? As we're all going for more growth at this time. And that's where we all want to be. So let's see. 11 to the 17th. 11 to the 17th for the Archangels. 11 to the 17th. It's funny, sometimes I get spirit messages and I'm about to share it on the channel. And that, what I just rattled off, was part of another spirit message that I started, but I didn't get to actually put on the channel. And it didn't really work anyway. I was a little too all over the place. It wasn't clear. So I just find it so interesting. If something's meant to be shared, it makes its way in. I just love when that happens. Okay, so let's get into the Archangels from the 10th to the 17th. The messages from the Archangels 10th to the 17th of May. What are the Archangels for the journey? What are the Archangel messages for the journey for the 10th to the 17th? What would be helpful for our minds and hearts? The 10th, Oh, okay, right away we're getting, oh yes, the Queen of Michael. What did I say? What did I say about seeing everything clearly? What did I say about that? This is like, I want to see no BS and nothing gets by her, and you know everything. Everything is very clear, I do have to say. I want to say almost like psychically cutting through all the BS as well, taking clarity to a new level. The Queen of Michael, you're brilliant. And it says you know exactly what to do. It's the benefit of experience, and it's a time for your career rather than your relationships. And the qualities up here are brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. But I have to say this insightful is like magnetized by like 1,000 by what they made me just say in the beginning. So it's like, don't discount the insights that you're getting. Don't discount your perspective. Don't discount your integrity. Your clarity and in your integrity, your intentions, where you're coming from, like the seat of where you're coming from. Yeah, you're really insightful. Brilliant. You do know exactly what to do because you're confident in that, this is Queen of Michael is very powerful. It's a powerful card. So that's like the seat of your power. You know your truth, your integrity, where you're coming from. You can also see where other people are coming from. You have great clarity. You're brilliant. You're cutting through the BS. And so this is going to be one of your power gifts to utilize. Being really insightful, integrity, clear, brilliant, applying that clarity. Clarity. And you want everything to be clear. And you're really tapped in. It's that insightful is like magnified. So you could be really, oh gosh, yeah, look, we're getting a major arcana. Yeah, the Chariot. Look at this. We are moving. This is Archangel Metatron. So talk about like the force behind us all, the divine number, also the Chariot. So you're moving right in line with your insight. Like I said, it's insightful, magnetized. So that's what we're moving forward on. This is major arcana. Determination, self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. But it's this determination and self-control and advancement and movement where you're totally illuminated and so insightful, like magnified, right? So that's the movement. That's what you're riding on in the week. And twice career is mentioned. So this could be definitely in your work, in your projects. There's definite movement. You're definitely riding on that. It's very, you feel very guided, very confident riding on that. I'm just coming from how connected this is, that's what you're connected to. That's also the backing and support that I was talking about, that they're showing up to show they have your back as you're moving forward to make things, look at this, and here comes the new. What did I talk about? The rejuvenation, for new growth, and here comes the Ace of Pentacles. So something new is coming in, and it's quite divine. Like this Chariot is moving you right to these new things in the physical for you to work on, for you to create more abundance with. So it is your lucky day. There are new resources, money, time, support, a change in job or promotion. So 3 cards, and they all have a word of job, career, so things that you're working on. You're brilliant, stay in your integrity. You're being moved almost divinely at one with divine, I want to say, in this reading, to the new things in the physical. Talk about rejuvenation, recuperation for growth, right? So these are seeds that you're going to work on, and it's new things that are going to create more abundance, and they're moving you right towards it. You're one with that, and that's what you're following. You're brilliant. You're using all your resources, your clarity, your integrity. You're brilliant. You're riding the Chariot. I'm feeling loved and backed. The feeling of being loved and backed and moved with the divine to these new things that are going to create even more abundance. So definitely advancement in work projects. Look, here's another one, Page of Ariel. So new things are definitely coming in, new in the physical. You're being moved right to the new things in the physical, and you're brilliant. You know exactly what to do, and here it comes. It's an excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. It's time to get to work. So they're moving you forward on whatever you're working on. It's like moving you forward on new things to work on. Absolutely. Divine, like divine things to work on. I think I might name it that. They're moving you to all these things to work on, to create more in the physical for yourself, others. It's work, it's projects. They're bringing all these new things. So it's like divine new works in progress. Yeah, because look at this. It's changed your life. It's creating the new foundation. Like just what they said, rejuvenation, recuperation for new growth. I mean, this is the tower when everything has been, knocked down and you're building something new. I mean, you cannot make this up. The new, okay, so the chariot is moving us to these new things that will literally change our life. We're building a new foundation here, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So look at the changes coming in the divine chills. The divine is bringing in new seeds, new work, new projects, things to work on. Again, messenger of the new things in the physical, excellent opportunities that will rejuvenate, recuperate, build new things and new, it will build new things. It's change your life moments. So, and 1 + 6, oh my gosh, okay. The chariot, the divine is moving us 7, and 1 + 6 is 7. Make no mistake, the divine is helping us to rebuild, to rejuvenate. These are change your life. We're brilliant. You're very tapped in. Like I said, you're going to have great clarity. You're illuminated here on the movement of how you can rebuild. And they're giving us the opportunities. They're giving us the projects. They're giving us all of that. So this is feeling very at one with the divine, moving forward on new things in the physical that literally rejuvenate, recuperate for new growth, right? These are change your life. There's sudden revelations. There's new things to work on. Literally embrace the opportunities that change brings. And so the divine is moving you to these new things. I mean, it doesn't get any clearer. And they're saying you're brilliant. You're brilliant and tapped in. This insightful on this card is magnified like 1,000. Look at the illumination here. You know that. That's what I mean. Like, this is like the big picture, and you know this on the big stage. This is what's occurring. And in your life, you know that this is occurring. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, so let's get the energy. Let's get the energy from the 10th to the 17th. Moving to divine. Okay, so we're getting, yeah, look, it's Angel of Balance. This is why they say the Queen of Michael. Like, this is the balance that you have to get through this time. First of all, the pyramids, okay? So you're very intuitive, again, with the moon. See this? Okay, illuminated here. And this is your emotions in this glass bottle where it's balanced through this entire time. That is the clarity. That is the queen, the strength of the Queen of Michael. To be that illuminated and that balanced through this time of moving to rejuvenate, to rebuild, to claim these new opportunities, to know that that's what we're in the process of. To hold your balance, your emotional balance. That's amazing strength, clarity, perspective, to understand that. That's what they're saying we're getting through this time, Angel of Balance. Wow, that's all they want to put through. You're the Angel of Balance through this time. That's what they're equipping us with, that we're so intuitive. It's helping us to balance our emotions and stay connected through this whole process. That's the caliber of the Queen of Michael that I was talking about, that insightfulness. You can get through this balanced, emotionally balanced. You're not rocked, like what I was saying in the beginning, that little side message, you're not rocked by the flow of this, despite what's going on in the physical. You know this is the movement. You know this is the process. You're grabbing those things to work on, the projects. You're divinely being moved to rebuild, to rejuvenate, to seize those opportunities for new growth. This is gorgeous. Okay, let's get the goddess guidance to help us go through this all balanced. Okay. Yeah, I knew this was going to come out. Look at the balance, cycles and rhythms. Yep, we're riding the waves. It's almost like energy waves, holding your own. And it says, honor the cycles of your body, your energy levels, and emotions. Talk about emotions. That's the emotions in the glass here. You're intuitively at one, and you're very intuitive. That's giving you the balance, and you're riding these waves, the turbulence of these times. Really paying close attention to your body, your energy levels, your emotions. You're riding it really well. They're, taking really good care of your energy levels, your emotions. That's how we're getting through this time. And the advice is still to do that. really honor the cycle. So you're not fighting against the current of what your energy feels or your body feels, or your emotions. You take care of it. You're riding it. You're riding it with balance. Okay. Oh, look at the two that just came out. Okay, be bold, divine passion. So I don't know which one came out, but this is passion, be bold, free out. Remember, here was a sudden revelation, break free of procrastination. It's all of that. These are opportunities for freedom, for moving on these new opportunities, making the most of them. So you need bold, divine passion. So unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring, and be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? That's what we're being fueled by. Like I said, this chariot is absolutely divine. Okay, and so it's giving us the illumination, it's giving us the drive, the passion, and it's almost like this in motion on the chariot, and being bold, adventurous. That's come up a couple of times in reading. It's going bold for these new things to manifest. Literally, these change your life moments that we're rebuilding. In your day-to-day, it's being bold. It's unleashing your divine passion. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. That's the power of the Queen of Michael, too. It's being in your power, releasing your divine passion. I mean, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Okay, let's, what can we surrender? Is there anything? You could feel more bold, more passionate about things as you're moving forward, knowing that this is what you're heading towards. There could be new things coming in. We have that Ace of Ariel that are actually igniting your passion again, making you feel more bold. You know, this chariot, Minotron, is working you on all levels to move you to these new opportunities that are going to change your life and build new structures in the place. We needed the power, the fire to move the chariot. We have to do the actions in the physical. And we're tapped in brilliantly as the Queen of Michael. So all these new opportunities, projects, work, what can we surrender? Surrender low self-esteem. No time for that. They want us to be bold and release your divine passion. We've all been worked on. There was another side message about you're good enough, you know, to really know that you already have that support from the divine. You don't even need it from the outside world. There was a lot coming through about it doesn't matter what kind of results you get in the physical. You already have the love, backing, support, permission, backing, love, support, all that. That's what one of the side messages in the very beginning. They're showing up to show their love, backing, support. So it's helping you release the self-esteem, low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. They're helping us to blossom on the inside and out because we're needed for these new manifestations. We are needed to feel powerful. It almost reminds me of solar plexus, to be bold, to be fiery and unleash our passion. All of these things, that's what I meant. Like, we're so tapped in. It's almost like we're divinely getting that support, backing, power. I always talk about divine power, that extra oomph that we need to do it. It's amazing how spirit shows up in sign symbols, messages, just what you need. If you're not getting it in the physical, to have this in you, like blossom, like a fire of that, to get you moving as the chariot, to seize those opportunities and do the work, because we're all rebuilding here. There's no time for low self-esteem. It actually could be made very evident to you where it's even coming from, and you could be actually making real dissolvements of it, because the first thing is awareness, and then seeing where it's coming from, and they'll kind of work with you on that. You can still power through that, and you can still ride past that, because this is being bold and adventurous even despite that. And sometimes your passion can even push in and leap you over that. So even if you do have a little low self-esteem, when the passion erupts, it even does like a hurdle over it, like the chariot, right? And if you need to be bolder, it helps you. I don't know, the divine is working with us, you know. They kept on saying, you know, a lot of it, they are helping with us being a lot more bold, not as timid. It doesn't mean you have to be so out of your character. It's just pushing you a little bit more to believe more in yourself. Like, we get that all the time. Believe in yourself, your abilities. You don't have to be anybody but yourself, but they want to help you release any of the low self-esteem. And I love this part also, going into the future, trusting and knowing you deserve success, love, abundance. They're like drilling that home in us too, to keep our fire going. You know, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention. They talked about intention, keeping your intentions clear, to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. That's just something that we need to work on. And they also always say about negative thoughts, you know, catch yourself when you have a negative thought. You don't even realize half the time until you start feeling badly. But think, you know, what was I just thinking? What was I just telling myself? You know, we don't say our thoughts out loud. If we did, we'd be more aware. But if you were saying something negative about the state that you're in, about what's going on in your life, anything little negative, you infuse it with being more bold, passionate, correcting that. You're moving to new things that are building in your life. You're seizing new opportunities in the physical. Things are coming on the up and up. I mean, that's been the thing for May. And look, it's on the up and up. It's literally on the up and up. So let's get messages from heaven. I'm really curious because there's a lot of messages from heaven coming in this reading on the side. So you can be getting a lot of signs, symbols, and messages as we're on this chariot moving. They want us to be bold, passionate, surrender this low self-esteem. So it's like they sometimes come in there. It could be with whatever it means to you. If it's nature, if it's things, birds, you know, things that show up, signs, symbols, messages, your signs, messages. You're guided to people who are giving you a message of some sort that resonates on a certain level that you know is like, I don't know. Last night I couldn't sleep and I was directed to a video and I was watching, and the man said exactly what I was getting, but I guess I needed to hear it from outside myself, and I felt very comforted. I could finally go to sleep. So they'll show up in that way. They will. Look at this. Yeah, because why? We will light the path to new possibilities for your future. Stay aware. You're not alone on this chariot. You're definitely being guided. Like I said, signs, symbols, messages, they're lighting the path to new possibilities. Here's the Ace of Ariel. We have the Page of Ariel. This is all for transforming, building new things in your life. They're lighting the path to new possibilities for your future, so stay aware. You're getting signs, symbols, messages. The light is going on. Be bold, be passionate, go forward. Trust they're lighting the path for you. As you are on the chariot, they're lighting the way. It reminds me of like, you're on the chariot and they're lighting the way. They're lighting the way. And they're also lighting you up on the inside. It's lighting you up on the inside and out to make your way to new possibilities. Because here's the Ace of Ariel, we have the Page of Ariel, and it's all hoping with these change your life, because all collectively we're all building new divine things here. So they're helping us light the path to new possibilities. Absolutely. Stay aware. That's why I'm mentioning so much. Signs, symbols, messages. You feel guided. You get a great idea. You feel nudged to look at something. Each one, whether it's feeding you on the inside or out, moving you, inside or out, moving you, is what they're saying to new possibilities. Because especially the surrender of the low self-esteem and having divine passion and being bold, that's the inside work. The chariot is like outside, moving you to, so inside and out, they're lighting the path. Wow, wow, wow. Inside and out, lighting the path to the new. Wow. Okay, so now we're getting, yeah, and look at the helpful people coming in. We will assist you. They're doubling down. We will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. We're all crisscrossing paths to help each other. You could find that divinely. Like I was mentioning, they guided me to watch something that fed me at that moment. In business, in personal, family, friends, we're all crisscrossing paths being used right now. It's coming under Change Your Life. Like, we're not building these things alone. There could be a lot of co-creators. If it's in your work and your projects, we're all crisscrossing to build new things, take things to a new level. They're showing me a green here, and in your personal and in your work. So helpful people, they're helping us to help ourselves and others at this time on all levels. So, okay, so let's get some additional. You know, we're divinely being used. I kept on saying that, you know, like the Three of Pentacles is the new major arcana. Look at this, another green. Try not to worry. Doubling down. We will bring helpful people into your life. crisscrossing paths. Don't worry, helpful people. You're not doing this alone. You're doing this with spirit, loved ones passed on, and you're doing it. They're helping you get in the physical. A lot of helpful people in your life, crisscrossing paths to help you on the inside and out, like the way to new things to manifest and grow. Absolutely. So let's end it now with guardian angel messages. Oh, right away this flipped in the air and came down star. What do they say? They're always saying this to us, and they always look at us as a star or a jewel, even though we don't see it. They always say that. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things, and never forget, you are truly a shining star. They were helping us on the inside and out. They want us to believe in ourselves as we go forward. Orange is a very, talk about bold, be bold, know you're a shining star. It doesn't matter what you're seeing in the physical or what you're getting in return. They are always showering that down, or they want you to be infused with that you're a shining star, to believe in yourself, and here, look, dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. That's what's happening here. I mean, they're saying, you know, these are change your life moments. They want us to embrace the opportunities that change brings. We're creating and building and going up and up, like they said, rejuvenating, recuperating. Going on the up and up has been a recurring message for May. So look at it. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation inside and out. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision. This is what I was talking about, you know, you're the Queen of Michael, integrity, clear. And this is very important, to retain the purity of your vision and your integrity and your intentions. Retain the purity of your visions, and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even those which seemed a distant dream, are about to manifest. So yeah, I mean, helpful people, they're lighting the path to new possibilities. Stay aware. And there's tremendous helpful people. They want you to be bold, passionate, going forward on this chariot. You want me to get one more? Oops. Guardian angel messages for this week, 10 to 17. Going passionately, boldly, being moved. They're like divinely being moved. There's a lot going on in this reading. I'm gonna have to watch this back myself. Myself. There's a lot going on here. Surrender, intuition. What did I say? This is, when I said this is magnified like 1,000, do not underestimate your intention. Do not underestimate. It's almost like where your power is coming from at this time. Surrender to your intuition, I want to say. So surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. This is what I talked about, that big picture that you're having, that you know, that's the perspective you're having. That you can't underestimate that Queen of Michael that knows that higher perspective, that clarity. That is the level of what I was trying to express in the very beginning. So remain positive about the future of our planet, no matter what you see in the physical, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive that exists in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. That's what we're in the process of doing, change your life. And it's intuition. This came out together. So it's like you already know that, which is what I was trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're watching this video, you already know these higher perspectives already, because you're so tapped in. Intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. You're being guided on this chariot, I swear, by your Queen of Michael abilities, being so tapped in. You know they're lighting the way. They're even guiding you to helpful people. They want you to stay bold and passionate, and they're giving you amazing things in the physical. This Queen of Michael, that ability helps you get through this whole thing balanced emotionally. more emotionally balanced than you can be. They're helping you surrender low self-esteem, keeping your emotions balanced. And these are all change your life moments where we're, like I started in the beginning, these are new opportunities to build something, rejuvenate, recuperate, to build something different, new foundations to grow upon, new opportunities to build here. They're lighting the paths to new possibilities. The whole time, it's like really being balanced with your emotions, riding the waves of cycles and rhythms. And it's because we're so intuitive and tapped in. That's what they're saying. And that's how you're being moved. Definitely a lot of helpful people coming in here. There's going to be a lot of new divine things coming in the physical for you to literally work on, to build new things in the physical for yourself. So this is feeling tremendously tapped in, guided, being moved to the new. I have no idea what I'm going to name this, but this is gorgeous. From the 10th to the 17th for the big stage, small stage, and everything in between, inside and out. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.